I do. I'm willing to change for you. For real. It's true. It's been on your heart, been on my mind. I'll take the blame, cause I know it's mine. You've been there from the start, right by my side. You think it's your fault, we're at the finish line. Every time you forgive me, I wonder why you stay with me.
Oh, hi everyone, I'm Bark. We're starting with the Prep and Perfect from Primark and aggressively rubbing it into our face. And then I'm using the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 1, I think. And I'm just popping this on my lids. Obviously, I've got my lashes in. It was a little bit harder, but there's nothing I cannot do, okay? And this is the Fenty Beauty Bum Pussy palette. And I just took the colours Rock and Rose, and I took a little bit of Nude Beach as well and just mixed them together. And then put this like on the outer corner of the eyes and just kind of blend it out to a little wing as well. This, again, it was hard to do with lashes in, but... Then I took this Beauty Bay palette and I just used the white colour. You can use any palette, obviously. It's just white. And I just put this in my inner corners and the inner part of the eyelid as well, as you can see. And then I took this Jade Beauty Bay palette, and this is the shade Milky Way, and I just put this all over the white, so like in the inner corners and the lash as well, lid. And then I wiped off the edges of the eyeshadow into a wee little wing. You couldn't really see it that much because the eyeshadow wasn't that defined, but you know. And then this is the H&B airbrush foundation. I bought another shade because I was like, oh, my other one's really dark. This one was so orange as well. I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like all of them are very orangey undertone, or maybe I'm just getting the completely wrong shades all the time. And I started with a sponge because I saw Holly Boone say that this foundation works best with a sponge, but I actually preferred it with my brush. I feel like my sponge was just taking off the coverage, and I love the full coverage. Like, don't get me wrong, I love it. Then I got this new concealer. This is from Fenty Beauty. I forgot what it's called, but it's really nice, and I think the color is really nice, and I blended this out with my sponge. However, I did feel like it wasn't as full coverage as I'm used to, and I love a full coverage, but I think this would be really nice if you wanted to do like natural makeup, or I've heard her say that you can build it up, but I couldn't be bothered. So I actually just took a bit of my Juvia's Place concealer on top and just made it a bit more brighter. Then this is my Doll Beauty Gimme Sun Cream Bronzer. I think this is in the shade Light or Medium. I don't know. Anyways, I thought I don't need anything too dark because my foundation is already orange, but I like this. It just warmed up the cheeks and the forehead a little bit, gave the face a bit more dimension. And then I took this Kylie blush. This one's in the shade Pink Power, and I put this on over my foundation and everything wet. I just think it makes the blush pop so much more, and this was like a very blushed look. And then I took this I Heart Revolution peach powder. I haven't used this in ages. This used to be my go-to powder in my videos because it means I wasn't wasting my good powders. Oops, but it's still a good powder, and it's only £5. Well, last time I bought it was £5. I don't know, it may have gone up, but yeah. And then I just dusted off all of the powder on my face, and I'm not looking as orange now the powder's set in. And then this is the Sunstalker bronzer from Fenty Beauty. This one's in the shade Shady Biz. I remembered, woohoo, I remembered. And yeah, I'm just putting a little bit of this on because again, I don't want to make the face too orange because the foundation's already done that for me. And then, oh my god, look at this highlighter from Fenty. This is in the shade Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule, and it's so pretty, and I put this over the blush. It's just stunning. And then this is Diamond Bum in How Many Carats from Fenty again, and I just put a little bit on my nose. Then I just put a little bit of that Milky Way on the lids again and went underneath the eyes with that brown shadow again. And then this is Kylie lip pencil in the shade Sweater Weather, and I just lined the outside of my lips. And then I filled them in with Coco K, again from Kylie Cosmetics. I just like her lip liners. I just thought they were really nice. And then I blended it out with my fingers because I wanted this to be like pink baby doll vibes, you know. And then cleaned it up with a little concealer brush. And then this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the shade Diamond Milk. And we're literally done after this. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. I don't know when that will be, but bye.